Hey everyone, my name is Brianna Wilson. I am a certified dementia practitioner and the founder of Bambu Care. So, firstly, long time no see. I know it's been a while since you've seen me in physical form in front of the camera, but here I am. I'm doing well. So before we get started, I did want to let you guys know that I am not in the most optimal environment. You may hear background noises, talking, all sorts of things. I have literally no control over it. So this is going to be very informal and casual, but I had to come to you guys and share this with you because I am super excited. I finally got my hands on jelly drops, okay? So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, in one of my recent podcast episodes, I mentioned that one of the ways to possibly increase your partner's water intake was through jelly drops. But at the time, one, I had never tried them. Two, they were only in the UK. But now they are becoming available in the US, and I got my hands on them early by signing up for the waitlist. So just to give you a little bit of background on jelly drops, as I mentioned, it was founded in the UK by a man named Lewis Hornby, and he was inspired by his grandmother Pat, who had dementia and was hospitalized with severe dehydration. And so he wanted to come up with a solution to increase her water intake. And so he did, and we're gonna see how they are. So some things about these jelly drops are that they're natural, vegan, they're sugar-free, and there's added electrolytes. But one of the things that I want to highlight is that they're sugar-free. Apparently they are sweet, but there's no sugar. So if your partner has diabetes, these should still be fine, okay? And there's, I think, about 6 different colors, but I'm not sure if they vary in flavor. So that's another thing that I want to try out for you guys, is to see what these taste like, the texture. Now, they are not safe for those who have swallowing difficulties. So if your partner does have swallowing difficulties, I would definitely recommend you get them evaluated by a speech language pathologist before you try these with your partner, okay? So I think that's all I wanted to say before we get into the tasting, but I am doing a giveaway, so stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you can win jelly drops to try out for your partner. It's not sponsored. I paid for all this with my own money, and so you have to be in the US, okay, because that just makes it a lot easier on me. I'm sorry, but yes, US only, and I will ship these out to you, but stay tuned to the end to figure out how to enter, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open them. They have this pill tab here, and then it lifts up. One of the first things that I notice is it is wet. I don't think you can see that on camera, but there is wetness to it. So it's not like a clean, dry treat, okay? There's definitely some wetness to it. So here is the first one. One of the things that I do notice is it is a little bit slippery. So if your partner does have issues with dexterity, maybe they don't have like good sensation in their fingertips, it might make it a little bit hard to hold on to. So I do notice it is a little bit slippery, okay? But yeah, so let's try it. Okay. So one of the things that I notice is it is sweet. It's a light sweetness, but it reminds me of Jello. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Jello. It is wet. And so if your partner does have like tactile sensitivities, like there's certain things that they just don't like touching, this might not be like the best treat for them, as like I said, it is wet. It is kind of, I wouldn't say gooey, but there's definitely like a jelly-like feel to it, okay? I'm gonna try to give you, probably picked like the wrong color to try to show, but I'm trying to give you an up close of what it looks like, okay? But yeah, it does remind me of Jello. So I'm gonna try the yellow one to see if it varies in taste from this purple one that I tried. It does, but still a decent flavor. So let me cut the camera real quick, try the other flavors, and then let you know what I think. Okay, so I just finished trying all the flavors and I realized that the flavors are literally right here on the side. And so there's strawberry, lemon, blackcurrant, orange, raspberry, and lime. My personal favorite was the first one I tried, which was the blackcurrant, but all of them were decent. I was able to eat all of them straight through. I didn't have to stop or like, I don't know about that. Again, the most comparable thing that I can compare these to is jello. It's like a firmer jello. But again, it is wet, okay, and it is a little bit slippery. So if your partner does have issues with tactile sensitivities or with dexterity issues and hand manipulation skills, then this might be a little bit difficult for them to enjoy independently. But yeah, so all in all, I think they're definitely a great option to try with your loved one if they do gravitate towards sweets, if they like things like jello, and you're having a hard time getting them to drink water. So, some other things that I wanted to say, because this is the back, is again, it's 95% water, and a serving size is going to be about 8, okay? And so, in a serving size, there's 15 calories, no fat, less than 1% sodium, so it's 80 milligrams, 4 grams of carbohydrates, so it's 1%, no protein. There is 2% calcium at 28 milligrams, 2% potassium at 90 milligrams, and 6% iron at 1.1 milligrams. Okay, and then another important thing to note is that it says once you open it, it has to be consumed within 7 days, but there's no need to refrigerate it. So if you just want to keep it in a cool, dry place, make sure the lid's on it tightly to keep them juicy and wet. That would be optimal. And then apparently there's a expiration date on the side, and so here's mine right here. So May 6, 2022. So it's not a super long shelf life even when it's not opened. Okay, so that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're thinking about how many you want to buy at a time. Now, because I did have the early access, I could only buy in bulk, and so I have several. And so yeah, that's something to keep in mind because it's not like a very long shelf life, so don't buy too many at a time. They do have options for subscriptions so that you can have them coming at intervals, and then you can also purchase them single, I think, once they open up completely to the public, because I know it is available to buy just a single tray in the UK right now. All right, so let's get into the giveaway. So if you want a chance to win a tray of jelly drops for your partner, here is how to enter. So 1, you must live in the US, you have to be 18 years or older, and you have to have a valid email so that I can email you letting you know that you won, and you can then also let me know your address so that I can send it to you, okay? So to enter, what I want you to do is in the comment section below, I want you to tell me an issue that you've had with trying to keep your partner hydrated, and then one thing that you have found to be helpful in getting them to drink more water or to intake more fluids, okay? And so in the comment section below, let me know. Now, the reason that I want you guys to do this is because not everyone is going to be able to get their hands on jelly drops, and some people just aren't going to be able to afford it. It's just not going to make sense for their budget. And so I want the comment section to be flooded with other helpful ideas for increasing their partner's water intake, okay? And so again, US, 18 years or older, valid email address so that I can email you and let you know you won, but you can also send me your shipping information so I know where to send it to. Okay, and then again, below in the comment section, let me know an issue that you've had with trying to keep your partner hydrated and something that you found to be helpful. Okay, so the winner will be chosen at random. I will come back in about a week and a half to announce the winner so you guys know who won. And yeah, I think that is it. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down below, and I will be talking to you guys very soon. Bye.